Yo, welcome back to Mystery Bar Kitchen. Today we got a good old fashioned Southern style fried cabbage with bacon and sausage. Y'all know what time it is, man. Sit tight, let me show you how to do this. Alright, go ahead and pause this and go ahead and screenshot these ingredients. Let's get to it. Alright, the first thing we got is start the show, the cabbage. We got 2 heads of it. We got our sausage, our bacon, our onions, and our peppers. We got some garlic, we got some seasonings, and everything else on the side. But let's go ahead and get into the hard part, and that's all the prep. Alright, so let's go ahead and cut this big old head of cabbage. I don't know, for some reason these cabbages been pretty big, so you gotta have a little muscle to cut through them. But as you can see, we cut clean through it, and as you can see, we got that core that we gotta cut out. You definitely want to make sure you cut that out before you cook this, because that's the worst thing you can do is have a big old piece of core in your pot of cabbage when you make it. So make sure you cut that out. And this is exactly how you do it. Just go in and make a few slits in it and go in and pull it right out. All right, and that's what it looked like. So make sure you remove that. All right, the next thing we're going to do is cut the cabbage. Now you can cut this cabbage how you want to cut it, whichever way is comfortable and whatever way you're used to it. Me, I'm going with large dice because this is what I've been doing in restaurants, and I love it this way personally. But I grew up with my family doing it the other way, was they shred it thin or whatever. But whichever way is comfortable, do that. Just make sure you be careful with the knife. All right, the next thing we're going to do is cut the onion. We're going to do a kind of medium dice on this as well. Now, you're supposed to cut the core out. Obviously, I forgot to, because you can see the core there, but it's not going to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? It's just common practice to get it out of there when you make something like this. So as far as the peppers, you can cut this how you want to cut it as well. You can even buy the peppers pre-cut, whichever way is good for you. But I went ahead and got it, whole, and go ahead and cut it down just like this so you can see how I do it. But I'm gonna do a medium dice as well on this too. So we're gonna go ahead and get the core out of both of these. Then we're gonna slice it like this, and then we're gonna cut it in half, the green peppers. The red peppers being a little bit longer, we gotta cut that in 3 ways. You'll see what I'm talking about. So 1, 2, so we got 3, you know what I'm saying, or 2, however. All right, now we're gonna do the sausage. Now, some people dice these, they slice it like you see me slicing it, but either way will work, whichever way is comfortable for you. Pretty much everything that we're doing as far as prep, whatever is comfortable for you, okay? Just be careful with that knife, please. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is cut the bacon. We're gonna do a medium dice with these as well, or small dice, you can say that. We can say a small dice. You wanna go ahead and cut this small or large, whatever you prefer, and then set it aside on a plate or something. And then once we get all that bacon cut, we're gonna go ahead and start cooking that bacon up. All right, so what you wanna do is, over a medium heat, go ahead and get yourself a skillet or a pot pan, whatever you got available, and go ahead and toss that bacon in. Now you wanna make sure that you break this bacon up, because you don't want this to cook all clumpy, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna cook this for probably like 10 minutes or so until it get nice and crispy. And this is what you get, nice golden brown bacon, nice and crispy. All right, the next thing you want to do is go ahead and cook your sausage in that same bacon grease. As you know, we like to build flavor over here, so we build flavor on flavor. We're using that bacon fat, and we're going to start everything with that bacon fat. So we cook the bacon, now we just cook the sausage, and we're going to cook the vegetables and everything in the same grease, all right? Everything is going in the same grease. All right, so once you get the sausage done and put that to the side, go ahead and put in your vegetables. We got our onion, we have our peppers, and then we're going to go ahead and put in some garlic paste later on as well after we get this cooked. So the first seasoning we're going to add is some chicken bouillon powder. We're going to add us some thyme, dried thyme that is. We got us some onion powder, some garlic powder. We have us some Cajun seasoning. And we have us some, complete seasoning. And we have some black pepper. That's it. And a garlic paste. That's it. You don't have to do a whole lot. And just a little bit of everything. And all the measurements will be in the description below in the recipe, so don't forget. And if you want to follow along with me, make sure you pause the video in the beginning and get the ingredients, or get it from the recipe below and then follow along, all right? The next thing you want to do is go and add the cabbage in. Now, make sure you break the cabbage up while you're adding it to it. And also, be careful with this, because you see I added a lot of cabbage because I've been doing this for a while, so I know exactly how this is going to turn out. But if you never cooked cabbage before, make sure you start little and then build your way up. And as you can see, it cooks down. I know that, but if you don't know that, just be careful and start with just a little bit of cabbage so you won't burn it, all right? So as you can see, it's starting to wilt down a little bit, and now it's time to add the bacon and sausage. So there goes the crispy bacon, and then we're gonna go ahead and add in our sausage too. So just to let you know, this whole pot of cabbage took us probably like 30 minutes to do. It doesn't take long. Once you start putting heat to this cabbage, it starts to wilt down quick. And make sure you pay attention, because sometimes when you're cooking cabbage, it could scorch at the bottom, and that's the worst thing you can do, is give somebody some cabbage that tastes scorched, all right? So make sure that you pay attention to your heat, and make sure you steam it down real slow, and then make sure you serve it nice and tender. All right, let's get to it. So now we got some white rice we're gonna go ahead and pair this with. Now you can pair this with yellow rice, or you could just eat the cabbage by itself. I ain't gonna lie, because this tastes good just by itself. You don't even need rice. But we're going with white rice today though. Boom, look at that. Look at the sausage, the bacon, the cabbage. Like, this looks so good. If you never had it this way, trust me, try this recipe, you're gonna love it. And of course, if you've been knowing me and following me for a while, you know I gotta have that crystal hot sauce on everything I do. It's the best hot sauce hands down when it comes to stuff like this, like, you know, cabbage, green beans, collard greens. You gotta have that crystal. All right, if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe, like this, comment, and share it. And we'll see you on the next one.